Hello, everyone. Welcome to Auntie Derek's Daytime Tea, where we discuss the latest celebrity TV and movie news from September 26th. So, with me on the mic, I have some great co hosts, quite a few of us. So, we have my girl, I Chill, my gorgeous Moon, my Libra Queen, my favorite Taurus, and the Chaotic Cup. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hey.
Happy Friday.
Hello,
Hola.
good morning.
I know that's right. Well, it's not that happy of a Friday because unfortunately, one of the greats has passed away. With confirmation from her family, I actually saw her daughter's Facebook post confirming it. But Asada Shakur has left us. I'm sorry that my name was her name was such a tongue twister for me at that moment. But I'm sharing this article from Phil Lewis that wrote about it. This one, I was like, oh, damn. I was kind of hoping it was just like a rumor, but unfortunately, they confirmed it. So, Asada Shakur has a famed political activist who was found guilty of shooting a New Jersey state trooper in 1973 and later granted political asylum in Cuba, has died. She was 78 years old. On Thursday, Shakur died in Havana, Cuba, as a result of health conditions and her advanced age, according to Cuba's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. At approximately 1:15 p.m. on September 15th, my mother, Asada Shakur, took her last earthly breath. Words cannot describe the depth of loss that I am feeling at this time. Kakua Shakur, her daughter, wrote on Facebook. I want to thank you for your love and prayers that continue to anchor me in the strength that I need in this moment. My spirit is overflowing in unison with all of you who are grieving with me at this time. So, born Joanne Deborah Bryan on July 16th of 1947 in New York City, she spent her early childhood in Wilmington, North Carolina. As a college student in the 1960s, she was an active participant in the fight for civil rights and the anti war movement. She met fellow student activist Louis Chesimard during her time at City College of New York, whom she married and later divorced. After graduation, Asada moved to Oakland, California, and became involved with the Black Panther Party. She left the party in 1971 and would later join the Black Liberation Army. In 1973, she was convicted of killing a New York State trooper during a shootout. She escaped jail and left the United States for Cuba, and she has always maintained her innocence. She penned a letter to Pope John Paul II during his 1998 visit to Cuba. And it said, at this point, I think that it's important to make one thing very clear. I have advocated and I still advocate revolutionary changes in the structure and in the principles that govern the United States. I advocate self determination for my people and for all oppressed inside the United States. I advocate an end to capitalist exploitation, the abolition of racist policies, the eradication of sexism, and the elimination of political repression. If that is a crime, then I am totally guilty. And then he ends it with, this is a breaking news story and will be updated. So, again, make sure you rest in power.
Yes. Peace, Queen.
We have a comment saying she died free. Absolutely.
That's the best
Amen to
part.
that.
Yes.
So,
Hope her family will be able to travel there. It'd be really heartbreaking if they couldn't go and attend the last rites for her. Um,
Well, you know what administration we in right now, so
yeah, but I
hmm
know.
I think
Oh,
Obama had opened it up, and I think in his first administration he closed it back up again.
oh, did he?
So
I wasn't
yeah,
sure if it was still open.
You can technically
no,
still go. You have to get a particular. You have to be particular in the visa process. I was thinking about going. That's how I looked up recently. But
Oh,
uh, yeah, you have to. Depending on what your job is as well, you have to kind of be
yeah,
good.
it's a harder. I guess you could go. I think you have to be like a
you gotta apply to go though. You just can't
apply, and then it has to
go.
be like under educational
Yeah,
or journalist. It's something that is very specific.
that's
Oh,
exactly right. They're going under like farmer and tourism benefits. It has to benefit Cuba, so you have to stay in. a non-state sponsored hotel, or you should stay in a non-state sponsored hotel. They try to push you towards state sponsored hotels, stuff like that. So it's a kind of a cumbersome uh, visa process, but it can technically still be done.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when Obama opened it up, you could just go.
Yeah, you could
And
just
that's,
go.
yeah, that was short lived.
Well, I guess I'm gonna just have to get my Got to do an awful lot to go over to Cuba, honey. But shout out to them for looking out for Asada, for real, because they could have
Yeah.
easily sent her back to the U.S. and they chose not to.
They said, "Oh, she's a revolutionary against them Americans. We will keep her. Thank you." And I said, "Okay, good for her."
You
Hmm.
said it's hard to get to Cuba. Well, you can commit some acts and they'll send you to Guantanamo for sure, for pretty easy.
Oh well, you do it for me and then let me know how it work out.
Well, I think
Well, one
if
way
you
ticket.
go, I think there's ways, but I think you have to be a dual citizen. Like if you have another visa, I mean another passport from a different country, you could fly into another country and then go to Cuba much easier. But you know, that's still a lot if you ain't got
Mm-hmm.
two pass. If you ain't a dual citizen somewhere else,
Yeah, just say our passport ain't really good there.
no. Well, and these days it ain't really much good anywhere around the world right now.
They might change the color to this.
But you know what is good? A Cuban sandwich. I could use one right now.
I thought he, I thought he was gonna say a Cuban man.
Oh God, no. Honey, if I want racism, I just date a white man. Oh, ooh, allegedly.
I thought they
Go
were
ahead,
gonna.
favorite tourist.
Never mind.
I thought you were going to say something else, Auntie.
Well, first of all, have y'all ever even had a Cuban sandwich? Let's start with me.
Yes,
Okay, because I don't think we
No,
have a lot of pork eaters in
I
here.
have.
I
Yes.
haven't.
You
Oh,
haven't?
babe. Chill. It is so good, honey. Just full of pork and pickles and mustard. Oh God,
That's
it's
it.
amazing.
It
You know
sounds
what? And
good.
that's that mustard. That is Auntie's favorite.
You know it.
Mm-mm.
I can
I
with
do.
it.
I do like a good Cuban. I'm not gonna hold you, and I'm not a big mustard person, but I will eat one of those.
Because they put like it's like pulled pork, then they use ham, and then the mustard and the pickles, and then what is it, mozzarella? It's some kind of cheese they use, and then
Oh,
they take
okay.
that sound and they smash the motherfuck out of it, honey. I mean, they smash
Press
that
it.
bitch like they owe it owes it money, like, and it be so good, honey.
Sounds good.
It
Go
it's
ahead,
one of
do.
favorite tourist.
I will go down the throne.
Eh.
Yeah, and it's crispy. It's good. It's a good little
Mm-hmm.
sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's
Shout out
what
to
panini
Cuban.
it's what paninis want to be.
Wake it up, cup. Wake it up. Oh, sorry, I did that by accident. Well, do anybody want to add anything else about asada, Cuba, or Cuban sandwiches before we get started with the tea, horny?
Let's see. I'm looking up Cuban sandwich near me.
I know that's right. Careful, girl, because they'll get addictive.
I have to look them up on DoorDash.
Nice.
I see quite a few too.
Well, we have a bunch of tea to get through. Oh, is it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, good.
One of these got to be near. I see a couple of them near me. Okay, okay. That's my next to
I
try.
I can't wait for you to try it. And when you do try it, please let us know, honey, how you enjoyed it. Well, I already know you're gonna enjoy it, but
I will.
let us know. Well, one thing else we gonna enjoy, honey, is all this tea we gonna be getting through. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Chill.
Okay. Tea time.
I'll give
I'm
her say,
too busy.
girl.
I'm too busy looking at the Cuban sandwich, Auntie. I'm sorry.
Look, I get it.
Then it
I
came through
totally get it.
what you said. I'm like, oh, that's my line.
Well, the first story we have, so we talked about Metro Boomin for quite a bit, and it turns out that he was found not liable after being sued for sexual assault. And I just shared this TMZ article that talks about it. And it starts off by saying Metro Boomin has been found not liable in his civil sexual assault case brought by a woman named Vanessa Lemastry, who claimed who claimed the super producer drugged and raped her during a studio session back in 2016. The jury trial concluded on Thursday after 3 days of deliberation. Both Metro and Vanessa testified in the case. Vanessa alleged she sought comfort through a platonic relationship after losing a child, but claimed back in September of 2016 she blacked out after consuming Xanax and alcohol and woke up to find Metro raping her. She told the jury she realized that she had been raped after ingesting ayahuasca, or however you say that. I hope I said it right.
You did.
During Thank you. During a 2024 ceremony in Peru and wrote a note about it. Metro's defense argued the case was nothing more than a shakedown for money. Vanessa was seeking more than $3 million dollars in damages, but Metro said he never heard any accusation until the lawsuit was filed 9 years later and testified that any relations between the two had been consensual. Metro also slammed the notion that he bragged about the alleged rape in the song Rap Saved Me from his 2017 hit album Without Warning alongside 21 Savage and Offset. Let me see. And then he put a series of tweets and they say, using song lyrics to indict niggas is lame as fuck and a joke. These are the same lyrics that have made billions for these corporations over the past decade. I'm waiting now to see who gonna step up and use those same resources now the coin has turned. He said, or y'all just gonna turn the other way and leave niggas how Interscope did Pac in 95. YSL is not a gang and never been a gang fool. YSL is a registered LLC and has provided countless jobs and opportunities for underprivileged black people and really just all people because that's how big Thug Heart is. Okay. I'm sorry. He said, I've seen firsthand thousands of black people and their families' lives change for the better over the past 10 years. Now he put hashtag they are trying to cut the head off the snake because hashtag they see how much bigger it gets every year. Okay, girl.
So I
Anyway,
didn't know he was a part of YSL.
he does a lot of young thugs. If you've heard anything on the radio that starts with Metro Boomin wants some more, nigga, this is
Yeah. I
mhm.
just thought he was like a independent, like, and his homeboy was Future. I didn't know he was actually like part of YSL. Okay. I mean, yeah, I've heard his tag for sure.
Well, Young Thug was there to in court to support Metro, which was seemingly a friendship favor repaid from when he was battling his own legal issues.
Mm,
So,
I did not
oh,
know that.
and then there's been an update. So the update says now that the verdict has been read, Metro Boomin's lawyer Lawrence C. Hinkle II of Sanders Roberts LLP tells TMZ Hip Hop he has immense gratitude for the jury's decision. The allegations against Mr. Wayne were frivolous and unequivocally false. Mr. Wayne has endured serious and damaging accusations, and today's verdict confirms what he has always said. The plaintiff's claims against him are completely fabricated. Also on the trial team with Mr. Hinkle were fellow Sanders Roberts litigators Justin H. Sanders and Bobby D. Daniels. Well, these sound like some lawyers who don't play, honey, quiet as it's kept. But anyway, it says Metro, for his part, reiterated that never in a million years would he do something as heinous as rape, and also ripped the plaintiff's janky lawyers for agreeing to take on the case. So that's that on that, honey. Well, he can go on back to. Hopefully, he can go back
Oh,
in
yeah.
giving us hits that stick like grits.
If
Yeah.
nothing else, if nothing else, we did get BBL jersey, so I feel like that's a home run in and of itself.
No, the hell it's not. And
Please go
Take Me
down.
Through That is right there. Like that's only been out for a month, and that does way better than BBL Drizzy ever will
What's
do.
been out for a
That
Take
month?
me through that. Take me through that.
Oh, you like that? I do like a BBL Drizzy though. That was a good little vibe. I'm not gonna.
that was a meme. Come on now.
Don't nobody want that.
I mean, I mean, was he lying though?
Yeah, look, even Megan said, "Honey, these niggas be having the same scars." And we did see though when Drake had his shirt off, right? We saw them. Okay.
Oh, he's got a BBL. He
Mhm.
got the man BBL, the fake abs and stuff. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But anywho, Auntie, are you there?
I am now. Sorry, my audio just went out.
No. I
Speaking of
was like,
fans, Charles and them got a new song out. Just saying.
Uh, Charles, who? And Netta and them.
Yeah, Charles and
I
Netta.
know you fucking lying.
They still trying to gain back
Oh,
their 7 minutes of fame. They down to
oh,
seven now.
oh no, absolutely not.
And you know what bothers me about that? Because Miss Netta actually looks like somebody who can sing her ass off. Like she look like she throws down, honey, but can't sing worth a damn. And when she released that song, Charles, Your Lunch is Ready, I'm saying before I listened to it, I was expecting to hear like some soulful, like maybe some Luther-esque type of runs or something. I don't know why I was expecting that.
Me
I was
neither.
so let down. I hate when people who look like they can sing, but they can't sing. I hate that. Like Sherry Shepherd, I hate it.
You was
Oh,
really
Will's finna
expecting that,
drag
really,
you. Hold on, Will is finna drag you.
for real. Come on up here, do your thing, Will. Bring your knife out.
So, Auntie, first off, the listeners of Auntie Derek's Daytime Tea, I would like for you all to know that Auntie hasn't had an eye exam in 5 years. That um would explain his poor use in vision because looks like she can sing.
Miss Netta do look like she could sing.
She looks like something, but not look like she can
Oh,
sing.
I don't know
Y'all,
what that's supposed to look like. If she look like she can sing.
Mm,
Miss Netta look like she busts all them big gospel notes, honey. They look like they give her all the solos in the choir, but no, she can't. Look, we have a comment. Netta looks like what?
exactly, ham hock.
Oh,
I
you getting
said what I
dragged
said.
today. What's up, Hammy? Hammy is in the building. Oh, you getting dragged, Auntie.
who is this person?
My baby daddy.
Hammock of
No,
cake. You
no, no, no,
remember
no.
Hammock?
The singer.
Oh, Netta. You don't know Netta and Charles?
Okay, let me look this up.
Oh
It's
boy.
probably better if you don't.
I want to see what she looks like now.
Look, don't say I ain't try to warn you. I try to keep you out of gay people business, but you don't never
No,
listen to me,
It
no,
ain't.
honey.
It ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be good for you. It ain't.
She looked like she could sing. Don't try to backtrack now, goddamn it. Go look her up, Cup.
This comment is horrible.
Let me go see what Hammy said.
Uh.
Oh my God, not the scientific drag.
So to
I can't
those
even damn
listening,
near pronounce it. It's so damn
the
funny. Oh my
the
god.
comment says Netta is an anthropomorphic cyst.
Oh,
Ooh, wow.
anthropomorphic cyst.
See, look, I should have just let the health professional say.
Oh, that's cold ham. That's cold. Uh,
Y'all are
thank
terrible.
you. Oh, Lordy.
Just, I'm
Yeah.
curious, Cup. Did you see what Miss Netta looked like?
I'm gonna. If you don't have nothing nice to say, just keep it to yourself. Uh, just gonna mind my business. Go back to
Now,
minding my
see, we
business.
tried. We tried to tell Auntie. You see what we got to put up with.
Well, the Queen of Christmas, Mariah Carey, has just released her latest album today. I actually had a chance to listen to it. It
Did you?
was not bad at all. But the reason that I'm brought that up is because the next story, I have this Vibe article that was talking about. I know y'all probably seen where she's memed because it looked like she was rolling her eyes when Money Long was singing "We Belong Together." Well, she actually addresses that. And it's not what people think. There was no shade. She just said she pretty much could not hear what was going on. So you see where it says Mariah Carey says she didn't even hear Money Long's "We Belong Together" cover. Mariah Carey explained her reaction to Money Long's live performance of "We Belong Together" in a new interview. Money delivered a live rendition of the chart topper at the 2025 iHeartRadio Music Awards, preceding Carey's acceptance of the Icon Award. During her performance, the camera panned to Mariah Carey in the audience, sitting next to Anderson Paak. While it's not clear what she reacted to, a quick, notable side eye went viral. I didn't even hear the cover. I didn't know it happened. No one told me, shared the 56-year-old to GQ magazine. I love Money Long. I just didn't know that she had done We Belong Together as a cover because her song was so similar to We Belong Together. I had no idea that she did We Belong Together. Well, I'm very honored and flattered that she did it. I love Money Long. She's a great person. I just don't like people doing my songs, she continued to explain with laughter.
Is she
At
Hmm.
the
there? What is she sitting right there?
Look, that's what I was going to
look,
say. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
look, y'all, she trying to sell that album, honey. So she's trying to sing as sweet as pie.
Oh,
Child.
Cause I'm like, Mariah, I was even trying to defend you. Like, everybody trying to say she be shading everybody. And I would have said, no, they just caught a bad angle, right? She was jamming. She likes all the girls, right? Now she gonna come out
Baby,
here and
that
say
Aries Queen
this.
be shading the hell out of
I didn't
I
hear.
know, but I said, well, maybe this time in this tribute, she wasn't trying to shade people just projecting on her. Until she just said
I'm
that.
in the. I think
Girl,
that
how
sound.
are
Hold
you
up.
in the audience and don't know what song you was shading? I'm officially you was shading because there's no way you can be in the goddamn audience and don't know what song they singing. That how? How does that work?
she was definitely shading, and we can just go ahead because they have the video. Just wait till that loads.
Auntie, that microphone was whooping your ass. Um, Will, go ahead while we waiting.
I was gonna say, like, do we all not see her mouthing the words as she sat there? I'm
Right.
She's a terrible liar.
She wasn't even trying to lie. See, this is what I'm talking about. You wasn't even trying to lie. What was that?
I think she wanted to unhear it because it wasn't very good.
It was not bad.
But it wasn't good though. Right.
I mean,
Well,
singing Mariah Carey is difficult because sometimes Mariah can't even sing her old stuff like the way she used to. You need a,
Sometimes she can't sing her own stuff.
yeah, I mean,
Okay,
she
not
ain't
too
hit.
much on Mimi. Not with her new album out today. We gonna say nothing. Like, let me tell y'all, not gonna have them damn violent ass lambs coming for me in this show. They would if y'all don't know it. The lambs is just about as bad as the damn the beehive. They will damn contact corporate and have me shut down. Mm-mm.
the
Mm.
hell,
What I'm
Mariah Carey.
saying
Come
is,
on, lambs. I dare you.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, she ain't vocally as strong as when she was in her
Oh,
prime.
she's definitely not. She sounds
So,
good, but yeah, she doesn't sing like she used to.
no, thank you, Chelsea.
I
She
agree.
she definitely doesn't, and you can tell that, and it's pretty clear in that audience on that new album. But what she was doing, it did what it needed to do. The
Yeah,
harmonies were there, and
at her level, yeah, she didn't do bad. We have a
hmm
comment. She would have a better chance covering Mariah to sign.
Go ahead, favorite Taurus.
Well, as the resident Jan fam, I'm immune or omitted from said. Oh shit!
Ooh,
That.
It's raining outside. It's hailing and shit.
Oh, oh.
Yeah. No, I actually like the album. The one thing I really enjoy about Mariah in this stage of her career, like it's giving very much I don't give a fuck. I'm just creating to create and I'm enjoying it. That's what I got from it. So
hmm
a lot of the songs are a lot more playful than we're used to. And I think we need to take that in stride as well. It's like she's having fun. You can tell she's having fun. So I enjoyed it from that perspective. I'm never going to expect Mariah to be Mariah of like the 90s or early 2000s. If we really want to wake it up, she toured entirely too much and ruined her voice very early on. And of course, age is a factor as well. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
those and she had vocal polyps, I believe. That I don't think she ever removed them either. So that
Oh,
affected
did she?
things. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
really?
hmm So yeah, but I actually liked I liked the album. It's fun.
Cute.
It's a lot of
I
fun.
didn't even know it was out. You know what? I'll probably listen to it today. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't
Yep.
even know.
Honey, it just came out at 12 this morning. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, even at her not so best, she's still great. I mean,
I
Mhm.
mean, yes. My
her voice,
non-singing ass, yeah, of course, but
right?
yeah. But I come from a vision of love. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
she ain't. She's not at that level anymore. But even at her
Yes.
level now, she's still a good singer. You know.
But she's trying to, I think, surpass Aretha Shade. Like, I think she's trying to go into the Hall of Fame of shadiness. As her mentor is gone and now she's taking the helm of shade. I think that's what's happening. Go ahead, Will.
No, Mariah surpassed Aretha even when she was alive. Mariah is a whole key. Let me tell you, she is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Oh
I
yeah.
I thought she rapped. I thought she sang or something. Like just off the walls.
Look,
It's just hilarious. I love her so much.
Will, she was a student of Nippy and Riri. Come on. Them was
But
her homegirls.
that
Well,
whole I didn't hear it though. That's wild. Even for Mariah.
baby, Mariah been Carey, honey. I remember when she used to throw shade at Madonna back in the 90s, honey. Because Madonna said something slick about her, and then Mariah was like, "Well, really haven't paid attention to Mariah since she's well popular since I was in middle school." So I
yeah.
was like, "Oh!" And this was early in Mariah's career.
Mhm. Yes, all those pop girlies were given top tier shade in the '90s. I miss it so much.
Hmm.
Very true. But I mean, you seen Nippy and Mariah together. They cut up.
And even Nippy threw a little bit of well, it won't really shade, but they was just I was like, what she say? Somebody asked Whitney in the interview, so what do you think of Mariah Carey? She was like, what do I think of her? I don't think of her. But this, of course, this is before the collab and stuff like that. And they were just trying. I think Whitney saw what they were trying to do and put them two against each other and
Right.
stuff. And she just won't
Right.
trying to. Mm-mm.
They was definitely the two baddest vocalists at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
even as much as I love Mariah, baby, Nippy, baby, the way Nippy run up and down those notes and
Mm.
oh no, yeah, nobody comes close to Nippy. And I love
mm-mm.
Mariah. Mariah had her own style. She was, in her own lane, topping that
Yeah.
lane. But Nippy, mm-mm, there's
That purity in her voice was
yes,
sickening.
it,
Sickening.
man,
Her and Luther, the purest of sound.
Oh
just
yes,
effort
Lord.
made it look so effortless. Just
Ah, disgusting. Ugh,
Lord.
I miss both of them.
I do too.
Same here. Well, this after 10 minutes, this video I wanted to show finally loaded so we can see if it was shaded. And I think Mariah lying like hell, honey. You can clear it's clear that she's threw shade at that girl and her singing that song, but we'll watch for ourselves.
Let's see.
iHeartRadio Music Awards viewers are obsessed with Mariah Carey moment. The singer went viral at Monday night's show for her seemingly savage reaction, performed many of the 55-year-old's hit songs before she was presented with this year's Icon Award. As Long 36 sang We Belong Together, the camera cut to Carey slowly turning her head and giving a serious side eye while attendees danced around her. This gif of Mariah Carey will go down in history, one ex-user wrote, with another labeling the six-time Grammy winner a meme queen. A third joked she was wondering why they didn't book Ariana Grande. Carey, however, was shown elsewhere in the tribute performance smiling along to Always Be My Baby and more hits. The songwriter also made headlines for her candid comments about lighting while accepting her award on stage. Is the lighting okay? She asked. Because I don't like bad lighting. In her ensuing speech, Carey gushed, I still get excited when I hear one of my songs playing on the radio. It never stops being magical.
Okay, so
Mm,
first of all, why did they have her cleavage blurred out like that? Was this video like done in India or something like that where they won't allow you to see that or I
about
say it again, baby?
I was wondering what was that about.
Yeah, that was weird. But go ahead, favorite Taurus.
I really wish they would have had Money Long sing "Never Too Far" instead of "We Belong Together." I think that would have been a lot more. change because We Belong Together has so many dynamics that she couldn't keep up at all. So Never Too Far would have been a more appropriate choice. But yeah, we saw that side eye even when Tori Kelly was singing. Like when Tori wouldn't hit some of those notes, Mariah gave like a little wince. You saw like the look on her face, like, oh my god, it was hilarious.
I wonder how that feels to be like such. I think it has to be like as an Aries. I mean, I know all Aries are not the same. Most of us kind of are, but I wouldn't find that to be like I wouldn't want to sit through that. Like so, like, especially like with the sing if we didn't have the singers of today. Like, and don't get me wrong, not this is no dig at Money Long, really, it's not. But Money Long is not Mariah Carey. Like I grew up on this music, and it's just the girls just don't have that extra oomph when they sing. So with the artists that we have today, if I was a music maker or an icon like Mariah or somebody, and they would do a tribute to me, I would not want to sit through that shit. I would be like, get somebody else to do it. Like hire a lookalike or something to go sit up in that shit. I don't want to see that because I just couldn't imagine. That has to be annoying. And then like when you make a face, now it's in the news. So ugh,
She don't
whatever.
care.
Somebody behind her was talking shit, and she was like, "Shh, quiet." That's all.
She doesn't care.
I know that's right.
She really
So
don't,
shout out
cause
to
she gonna
him.
say, "Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna check me?" That's how she walk around. Who gonna check me, boo? I mean, Money Long, she's a good singer. She's a good songwriter. There's a lot of songwriters that want to be in the forefront, and sometimes they really can't sing as well. But she's actually a pretty good singer. Now I can't stand that Hours and Hours song. I hated it with all my heart. I hated it. Hate it. But all her other stuff I've liked.
I remember how you said you couldn't stand if you never have to hear that song ever again in
Ever.
life, you will be okay.
Ever. Ever. You hear me? Ever.
Well, and this next story is still about Mariah. I won't spend too much time on it because it's really like a nothing burger reeling. But she actually on the album she has a song with Anderson Paak. And immediately when I heard the song and I heard them harmonies, honey, the first thing I said, they fucking. But she's saying that they pretty much not. She's denying that they are a thing, and
Well,
she
that's
is
not
just
really
saying,
hard.
and she's just saying that Anderson Parks likes holding her hand. That's all that is.
She like little men beneath her. We know that's her little kink. That's what she like, clearly. And it's okay.
She just let him sniff it. That's all.
I
You know,
know that's right.
Mimi needs that little Mimi needs attention too. And it's easier to control little men under you. hmm I get it.
With and it says in this Vibe article I shared, it says when asked about rumors of her dating Pac after the two were seen holding hands in Aspen last year, the Grammy-winning icon said, "He just likes to hold my hand. He just grabs my hand. I don't know what he's doing." However, that wouldn't be the last time the two were seen out.
She's
They
hilarious.
fucking.
Like she hooked up allegedly. Like she hooked up with Eminem and then she didn't want nobody to know and he told it and then she had to go off on his ass. Cause I
I
didn't tell
wouldn't
you to
want
tell
nobody to know about that
everybody.
trash dick either. Like, you better
But
be glad I want to be talking about. You better be glad I didn't write a song about that trash dick and put it on charm bracelet.
but I mean, she likes look, she has a track record of liking corny dudes, clearly.
But yeah, if y'all haven't heard the album, y'all hear what I'm talking about. When you hear, you gonna be like, they fucking. You don't make beautiful music like that unless you fucking.
And he's very talented too. He is very talented. I hope him and Bruno didn't completely
And
fall
cute too,
all the
girl. Look
way
at that
out.
wise now, so you know he can eat a coochie off
Oh,
the
shut
bone like
up.
some oxtail, honey.
Shut up. Shut up. Because him and Anderson, they really did that thing on that album,
Are you
honestly.
are you gonna be like this all your life, Auntie?
Well, yes.
Yes.
Jesus.
Well,
Off,
yes.
off the bone like oxtail is wild.
We have a comment. Corny dudes must have good dick or something. Is that true, Warwick?
Well, yes. I mean, if y'all notice a pattern like of men that I find attractive, I mean, notice that most of them are corny, right? Or corny looking, or just I'll just say it flat out ugly. And I don't give a damn what y'all think is ugly. I find it to be gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gotta love them ugly motherfuckers.
But look, don't think of dating an ugly man is safe, honey, because them ugly motherfuckers will cheat on you faster than the pretty ones. Ask me how I
Oh,
know.
yes, and then that is so tragic when that happens. Oh,
Like I
the tr-
cannot believe this ugly ass cheated on me.
the nerve, the fucking nerve.
Moon is happy.
What'd you say, Cup?
I said Moon got me over here cracking up. The fucking nerve.
It's really the audacity. Chill, did you say this the other day? How much the audacity runneth over these days?
Right. You can't never run out of it.
What?
Well, you know, when you
Hmm.
got that good motion in the ocean, sometimes what you look like don't matter because that's why they cheat on you because they know they got it going on in the bedroom.
And so they
So,
just keep on spreading the fucking wealth with their ugly asses.
mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
spreading something else. Everybody look the same, honey, when you're facing the pillow.
That's untrue statement in the world.
Look, I can't even argue that. You right, you right, you right.
I'm gonna say
Oh, we have a comment saying, let me report this podcast. Yes, report it as entertaining.
as the health professional, I'm gonna say there are some differences even from that viewpoint, but okay.
Everybody has an ass from behind, but not everybody looks good from behind
Oh,
or looks the same.
Thank you.
oh.
Well, I'm a bad bitch thanks to Chill's workout plan. I look good from behind.
That, thanks for sharing.
I just had to make the record clear, honey.
Questions that did not
In
need
case
answers.
anyone was
Okay.
wondering.
Questions that did not need an answer.
I have
Nobody asked that.
Well, speaking of things that no one asked, honey, that man who approved Nas's bid for that casino in Queens, he gonna sit there and just throw some unnecessary shade at Jay-Z when nobody asked him. I was like,
Nas or the
really?
person?
The person who cast his last vote. He was the last deciding vote of it was gonna pass or not.
Hmm.
And y'all should see, I just shared this hot new hip hop article. Jay-Z dissed after Nas's $5 billion casino project gets approved. So recently, Nas's $5 billion plan to transform Resorts World New York City into a full scale casino was finally approved. Per a press release, the casino floor will be expanded to an impressive 350K square feet. It will also feature 3,000 units of workforce house, more than 50 acres of new and dedicated park space, and new transit connections to JFK and Manhattan. This is an ambiguous, I'm sorry, excuse me. This is an ambitious project that will give new opportunities to the hard-working families who call Queens home, attract top-tier talent, and build up the next generation of leaders. Nas said of the project, clearly, with this project, the world is ours. The plan was approved in a unanimous vote. One committee member even took the opportunity to throw some shade at the rapper's former foe. Sorry, Jay Z, we win again, they said following the vote, as seen as this clip shared by that old ragged ass DJ Academics. And then he's gonna say, I just had to rub that in. So Nas's win comes after Jay Z's bid for a Times Square casino was shot down by a community advisory committee. This was a vote to protect the magic of Broadway for 100,000 New Yorkers who depend on it for their livelihoods and for the tens of millions who come from around the world to experience it. Jason Lax, president of the Broadway League, said of the vote, a casino can go anywhere, but Broadway only lives here, he added. We are so filled with gratitude for the committee members and the local elected officials. State Senator Liz Kruger, Assembly Member Tony Simone, Borough President Mark Levine, and Council Member Eric Botcher, who looked at the facts, listened to the residents, and stood up for this neighborhood and the theater community. As for the Rock Nation CEO, Desiree Perez, mm, she made her disappointment known. Thank you to Governor Hochul and Mayor Adams for standing up to for NYC. She said, "Unfortunately, not every politician has the courage and foresight to do what's right for their constituents." Girl, Desiree Perez, do not make me talk about honey what's right or having the foresight. Girl, don't even get me started on her.
You know what? I
Anyway,
think you should stay away from all her content. It brings up too much anger for you.
okay, I'm still upset about that picture, girl.
I know, I know.
What they need to build in Queens is fucking finish LaGuardia that has been worked on my entire life.
Oh,
Listen, wake that up, honey. But the difference with Nas's Casino though and Jay Z's like Jay Z was like the people were actively protesting against that. They said, "Hell no, this is not going to do anything but make Times Square even more busier than what it already is." But Nas, on the other hand, that Queens community, those people were all on board. They was like, "Oh yes, we need this. Our neighborhood needs it." So it was just a whole different response
well,
altogether.
yeah. I mean,
I didn't even know
you
he was trying to open a casino.
Hmm.
I say look at casino towns. Is that really what you want? Like Atlantic City is a shithole. Most of Vegas on down in the strip, particularly the older part, is a shithole. Like, do you really want a
the best
casino?
best casinos are run by the reservations.
Yeah.
Listen, the people of Queens said they wanted it, so who am I to argue?
They just want the
Look,
jobs, I guess.
well, location, location, location. You trying to put it in a place that is heavily dominated by who? Caucasians. They're not gonna let you do that.
Hmm.
And Queen sounds more logical in that, generate revenue for that borough, have job opportunities for people in that borough. That makes sense. And who says that? I don't know. Well, the shade to Jay Z was just, that was unnecessary.
Very unnecessary.
So,
But shout out to Queens though. The Queens has some of, if y'all don't know or haven't been to try it out, they have some of the most greatest, authentic, best tasting Asian cuisine out there. Because there's like a whole market for that. I forget which part of Queens. I was actually taken there by a friend and had some pho. That was some of the best pho a bitch has had in a long ass time, honey. So
mm,
go ahead, favorite tourist.
I might be in the minority to say that the shade was warranted, considering that Jay Z was like, that it was a bright idea to bring a program into his old neighborhood and attempt to teach people financial literacy using crypto.
Oh, well, there you go.
you kind of went out, so I didn't hear all of it, but was it the Bitcoin literacy thing?
Uh-huh. It was, I think it was crypto. It was one of those
The crypt.
unstable, volatile as whatever. Like you expect people to latch on to that and then get themselves out of poverty using something as volatile as that. Stupid.
Well,
I
look,
mean,
and actually, funny enough, was in the community space with one of the black men that was working with him to do that, and those people, when they truly believe that that is the key to get black folks out of poverty, they wholeheartedly believe that. Now, do I believe that? No, but they really are committed to thinking that that's financial freedom.
I think the entire world knows how I feel about all crypto related things, blockchain related things, but casinos aren't any better, and they tend to not, particularly in our community, be be good things for people, our people. Like Atlantic City is another great example. Look at the blacks versus white and uh, how they live in Atlantic City. It is a very run
Mhm.
down neighborhood, particularly for black people, and I don't foresee that being a good thing. Sports betting has become a big thing. I don't think that's great for us. There, gambling is just
Gambling.
so, gambling of any sort, crypto, regular
Hmm.
gambling, it's just not great for any community, especially ours.
Oh yeah, and
You better wake that up.
Trump ruined Atlantic City. He was the one that tore it. He messed it all up. To be
Shit,
honest,
shithole before that, but I don't disagree.
no, it was. It probably was bad before, and he thought it was a cheap product, but he really ran it into the ground like everything he does.
I was just up there a few weeks ago. My friend's mom was up there, and we were up visiting. And yeah, shithole. Sorry for
Well,
all the people who live and come from Atlantic City.
honey, they'll probably agree with you and say, we know we live in a shithole." Well, because we see anybody who's been to Atlantic City know you ain't telling any lies. But y'all, this next story that we're about to go over is sad because it's about that alleged pedophile and murderer,
Oh,
David or D4VD. So
Eesh.
this is what pisses me off because even y'all have said on this show before, like the people in her life have failed her because now the
what?
brother is. I'm sorry. What?
Oh, go on mute.
Chaotic cup.
You're being chaotic.
I will get rid of say, baby. I ain't got.
Like,
We won't
who's
try to go to
talking?
work with you.
I was like, wait, what's happening?
Okay. Anyway, so now this is what pisses me off because and y'all even said like what the people in this young girl's life have failed her because now her brother wants to come out and say, oh, he knew about the relationship between him when she was 11. Well, what the fuck?
11. Oh,
11, girl. So y'all should see where I just shared this hot new hip hop link. Brother of dismembered teen found in David's car alleges they connected when she was 11.
Wow.
So earlier this month, a dismembered body was found in the trunk of an impounded Tesla registered to David. It was soon identified as the body of 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, who went missing in Lake Elsinore in 2024. Reportedly, she'd run away on multiple occasions leading up to her disappearance. She also allegedly told her mother she had a boyfriend named David. For obvious reasons, all of this has raised some serious questions about David's alleged relationship to the teen. Now, Rivas's brother has broken his silence on the matter and shared some chilling new details. Per Daily Mail, he alleges that David first connected with his sister when she was 11 or 12 years old on gaming and social media platforms like Twitch. Allegedly, he also saw the romantic homicide singer pick up Rivas in the same Tesla her corpse was found in. Her brother's latest allegation comes just a few days after officials conducted a search of the Los Angeles home David was renting. Reportedly, they seized a laptop and other unknown items. He's since broken his lease with the owner of the home, calling the circumstances disturbing. It's also recently reported that the 20-year-old artist and Rivas both had the same shh tattoo on their fingers. A leaked David song featuring the name of Celeste even resurfaced a few days ago. And I think we read the lyrics on the show before, so I won't have to read them again. But yeah, every piece of new information that we find out about this shit is just pissing me off even more. And that motherfucker is still not arrested. And he even said, David has not been named a suspect in Rivas's death yet. When they find some shit, honey, they'll put the shit together.
Well, they're investigating. I mean, this is normal. He's definitely a prime suspect. He just hasn't been, you know, arrested yet. But I think it's coming. Go ahead,
Mhm.
Will.
Another thing I find deeply disturbing and disgusting as well is like throughout this whole thing, his music has gained even more popularity. He's got even more streams. It's it speaks to the mindset of something what I find it utterly disgusting. Like really, this man has alleged been in connection of with a minor. And y'all gonna stream his shit even more, or even if it's the labels do it, y'all are really going to heighten the visibility of something that is that's allegedly this heinous. That's disgusting.
I think a lot of it, Will, was that no one knew who he was because I went to see who he was. Like, what? What made him David? And I listened to one song, but I haven't continued to stream his music.
Yeah,
But
that's what Will is talking about because the numbers that were reflected, these are not just like I'm just going to check out and see who this person is number. These are like numbers that are like the songs have like increased drastically.
Hmm.
really,
So yeah, it's crazy. So like it's I couldn't believe it myself, but then again, we are that kind
oh
of
yeah,
society. So
I can see why though. His music is very, it's pretty. The lyrics of some of it is questionable, but if you like that kind of music, I mean, he's not half bad. But just the thought of, what he's under suspicion for wouldn't let me continue to listen. But people still stream, artists that are, canceled or whatever. We know who they are.
I was
So that's the society we live in.
I was just gonna say, you know, who also made pretty music is a terrible person, R.
Oh,
Kelly.
yeah, he
yeah,
was one.
unfortunately.
Yeah, he's not the only one. But yeah, they still stream. I mean, he might not get any radio play, but people still like his music. I mean, that's just how it is. And this guy here, he made very ethereal music, and I kind of like that kind of music. I hate that this is happening for her, for this young lady. But yeah, my my conscience won't let me continue to listen to his music, considering
Mhm.
everything that's happened. So that's me, but that's definitely not everyone. But I do love that kind of music. So, oh well.
We have a comment asking, "This not a punk." As far as we know, no, he is not. He can't sit with us. Well, speaking of someone who can't sit with us, Tory Lanez, baby, what he is trying to do, because you remember we talked about Megan Thee Stallion and how she is really going for Malagro's neck, and even went after DJ Academics, forcing him to reveal his source that was telling him all that false information. Honey, it's getting so bad now. Tory Lanez, honey, he's saying he don't want to have nothing to do with that particular case with Milagro. He was like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's what that he was pretty
Oh,
much like Chicano. To see what y'all got going over there, that's not me.
look over there.
Exactly. Well, y'all see, I just shared this another hot new hip hop article. Tory Lane requests protective order to dodge Megan Thee Stallion lawsuit.
Get out of here.
Child. So Tory Lanez's conviction for shooting Megan Thee Stallion is still something that he wants to overturn, but he would rather not have any involvement in any other legal matters regarding this case. Specifically, according to Double XL, he reportedly requested a protective order to limit his role in the FemC's defamation lawsuit against blogger Milagro Grams. For those unaware, the Houston artist is suing Grams in civil California court for allegedly spreading falsehoods about the Tory shooting case. On Wednesday, September 24th, Lane's legal team filed the motion for the protective order, urging the court to stop roping him into the lawsuit. Daystar Peterson, Mr. Peterson, by counsel, respectfully moves for a protective order under Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 26C. The motion reportedly reads Mr. Peterson is an incarcerated non-party in Pete versus Cooper, faces undue burden, prejudice to his ongoing criminal appeal, and constitutional risk if compelled to provide further deposition testimony. Relief is warranted to ensure compliance with federal rules to protect non-parties and to safeguard Mr. Peterson's rights. For the foregoing reasons, Mr. Peterson respectfully requests that the court grant his motion for protective order, barring improper non party deposition or, alternatively, limiting discovery consistent with the federal rules, Ninth Circuit precedent, and constitutional protections, the filing reads. In addition, Tory Lanez's legal team mentioned DJ Academics and Caesar McDowell and claimed they did not receive the same treatment that his client did during their depositions. We will see how a judge rules on this motion. And we talked about this yesterday. It goes on to say Megan Thee Stallion's lawsuit also hit DJ Academics with the deposition, additionally demanding that he reveal the source of his DNA leak. Aiden Ross also sought to avoid the deposition from Megan's team, but it seems like these efforts have been unsuccessful thus far. As for Tory Lanez, the court ordered him back in August to attend another deposition after a disastrous first attempt. He reportedly disrespected the Stallion's legal team and refused to properly cooperate during this discussion. All the while, debates around the Canadian artist's conviction persist. We will see how this discussion and this defamation suit develop. And it's going to be a complete waste of his time and the court's time. Look, we have a comment. Can't he just rot in prison and shut up? Exactly. Please do that. And then once you finish rotting, take your rotten ass back to Canada. Anyway, child, enough about him. Um, Let me see what I got next to talk about. Oh, David Atonga. So I'm starting to see why Jennifer Hudson was cheating on your ass, allegedly, allegedly. Cause
Mm,
honey, I'm like, what is I was like, what is this, honey? So he was just talking about Hulk's legacy with TMZ. Yes, Punk, famously known as Punk. And honestly, he's a great looking man. I think he still looks damn good. And he's smart and he's a
his
lawyer,
name
honey.
was stupid on that show, and I hated that for him. And I think that just really gave me a negative on him. But go ahead.
Well, and I didn't so because I don't know. Maybe maybe I interpreted it wrong. But when she was talking about punk, I was thinking like punk rock, like not. I don't. Or did she mean it like in another way? Or
I don't know, but see, in back then, I wouldn't have taken it in that context either.
oh,
Because I mean, in my head, I wouldn't have it. That wasn't where I was going with that. But I just didn't like the name in general. But yeah.
mm-hmm.
But now it
Well,
has also, yes, multiple. The word punk has but I can't where it was just I wasn't it wasn't associated with gay. I associated with being like not being able to fight or not being able to
like
I don't know.
cowardly, like.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
cowardly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
I,
you.
I see what you. I see. Well, he's neither of that because we know he had a successful wrestling career. But I what I hate, and this is why people be saying straight black men are the weakest links, because when you find out somebody is fucking racist, right? Why you
Mm.
can't just say, you know what, I don't fuck with racism. You always got to do this whole PC ass type response, and it just pisses me off. But anyway, so y'all should see where it says here by way of TMZ, David Atonga on Hulk's legacy. Separate character from man. Well,
Ugh,
no.
no.
What former WWE superstar David Atonga is opening up on how he's choosing to remember Hulk Hogan, explaining the character will always hold a special place in his heart, but he can't ignore Terry Bollea's past. The two-time tag team champion made a surprise appearance on Thursday's TMZ Live with Harvey and Charles, and the host asked his thoughts on the WWE Hall of Famer's legacy, given his controversial past, including the racial slurs he uttered during a leaked sex tape. The 45-year-old explained he absolutely idolized the Hulkster growing up, and he still remembers the first time they met and how special it was that Hogan already knew of him. Otunga said his personal interactions with Hogan were always cordial and good, even after the scandal, but it doesn't change what he heard on that tape. The way I look at his legacy is let me try to see if I could talk like him. The way I look at his legacy is obviously what he said is reprehensible, and who he is as a man is one thing. Otunga said, but for me, the character Hulk Hogan and what he represented as as a symbol is so much. It was so powerful for me, and it shaped a lot of my life. That's when I became a professional wrestler. I hope I did good sounding like him. Anyway,
You did. Good job.
then he goes on to say, so I choose to remember that and how positive that was. My interactions with him were always positive, but I can't ignore what I heard. Otunga's words follow what fellow superstar Mark Henry said in TMZ Presents The Real Hulk Hogan. When he told Harvey, Hulk showed who he really is and what he said when he said what he said in that tape, and it hurt him. So, yeah, I mean, I just, and on the outside looking in, right? Nothing what David said was wrong, quote unquote. It was just like, dude, he was right. Like for you to keep saying that even after you found out the man was racist and you still idolize him, like that's just because it gave me the same. Remember when Jaleel White did the same thing after finding out the guy? I forget his real name, but the guy who played Kramer on Seinfeld, and he said that that was his biggest inspiration to do comedy or physical comedy. I'm like, a racist is your biggest okay,
We
whatever.
didn't know he was racist until way after the show. But
We knew, we
also,
just didn't want to say it.
I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't know he was racist. Maybe I just didn't pay enough attention. But honestly, just say I was let down. Unfortunately, I did used to look up to him, and now I'm let down and move on. All this other pandering is BS. Sorry. Go Will.
So actually,
Hmm.
the statement makes a lot of sense because considering the space that he occupies as a former wrestler, a lot of the wrestlers, especially the black ones, the wrestlers of color, they share a similar sentiment because it's somewhat of like a tight fraternity slash brotherhood. So he may not want to fuck up any potential opportunities in the future when it comes to the WWE or the AEW or any of the other wrestling affiliates. And considering how such a large figure Hulk Hogan was in wrestling, they're you can tell that they're trying to operate or choose their words very wisely because of that. They don't want to get blackballed by the industry because there's still an opportunity or a chance for them to get back into the field. So, I mean, with that context, it makes a lot of sense, and you won't find many or if any former wrestlers, especially black former wrestlers, talking bad about Hulk Hogan, and that's the primary reason why. Even if they feel the opposite of that.
They could have said no comment.
Agreed.
Because, I get it. I get what you're saying, Will. And it makes sense if you don't want to be blackballed and other people. But there's nothing wrong with saying, I used to look up to, or like, it was a big part of my childhood. I'm very disappointed on how the things turned out. And then, and cut. All the other pandering could have just stopped. But they don't know how to shut up.
No, but for real, that name of Hulk Hogan has a lot of pull. So even if you said no comment, that would have been even worse. So it's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. That type of
What
thing.
a great loss to the wrestling community. Period.
And
That's all it is.
pretty much, but
You know,
yeah,
you
but
didn't have
no,
to, you know.
they don't want to burn the bridge, and I kind of get it. It's really like corporate America, but
Yeah, I know. I
no.
know.
Ugh, bah humbug to corporate America.
Yeah, and we do know David is very corporate, so yeah, I guess.
I don't understand why she got with him. Never mind, let me be quiet.
Well, girl, you don't see it. Look, he look
Mm-mm.
like he'll put it through a mattress, honey.
And then I'm like, he probably don't. Because big Buffy looks can be deceiving,
All them
honey.
steroids on board. Yeah, with some
Mhm.
wrestling moves, maybe. I don't know about
Yeah.
anything else.
Let me
Hey,
tell
look,
you,
you can incorporate the wrestling moves into those things.
looks can be deceiving, and it's always the ones that you think look like something, and it
Mm-mm.
be the worst ones. Ask
Disappointment.
me how I know.
I know too. Anybody else want to raise their hand?
And
Muscles
we have a
don't
comment
mean
say,
nothing.
and the comment said, "Don't even put it through a top sheet." Wow.
Mm-mm.
Oh, honey.
Mm-mm. Not even. Don't mean a thing.
Well, I wondered if that's what one of the reasons why Quinta Brunson left her husband. Was he not, cutting it in? Was that white man not cutting it in the bedroom? We don't know. I don't know him. He seems like what I loved about their relationship is that anytime she went out somewhere, she always left that white man at home. She was
She
on that red carpet
probably
by
knew.
herself.
She knew.
I
She
think
knew.
Bianca may have a comment. You have a comment, Bianca?
Boo. Hey, boo.
Hey, Slayonka.
Hello, my lovely people. It's always so good to hear everyone. Y'all make my heart happy.
Oh,
Oh,
Same.
Sending you love, darling.
Well, who's not being sent love, honey, is Kevin Anik. Is that how you say his name? Or Kevin Anik? We just gonna say Anik because I think that sounds cuter. But
Whatever.
Abbott Elementary star Quinta Brunson and Kevin Anik settled their divorce.
Oh,
Mm.
So Quinta Brunson says she settled her divorce with her estranged husband just 6 months after she initially filed. Brunson filed documents with the court, letting the judge know that she and her soon-to-be ex, Kevin Anik, entered into a written agreement to divvy up their property and finalize the divorce. All that's left now is for a judge to sign off on the settlement, and the two will officially be divorced. We don't yet know the details of the settlement. As you know, Quinta decided to call it quits with Kevin in March after about 3.5 years of marriage, citing the boilerplate irreconcilable differences in the docs. Quinta and Kevin don't share any children, so no custody issues to work out in this process. The former couple got engaged in mid 2020 and married in October of 2021, a couple months before Brunson's hit show Abbott Elementary premiered. The show has netted Brunson 2 Emmy Awards, a Golden Globe, and a myriad of other honors. And we'll continue to because it's one of the best shows on TV right now. But yeah, honey. Well, shout out to for her for leaving that white man. I need to stop saying that because they probably had a good. I know for him to be with her, he had to have some type of personality too. Like they probably like he was probably a really nice guy. I don't know. We don't see much about him. So and it looks like who had was it Libra Queen had the hand up first?
it was me, but it's okay.
Uh, oh, go ahead. So go
It
ahead,
was just,
mom.
it was a quick one. I think she started to find her self worth and she realized that she's that bitch and she can get whoever the fuck she wants. I think they probably met at a time where she hadn't formally found herself. And he was a nice guy. And it was just, she needed someone, right? And then she became, she got in her skin for real. And then, we're in a heightened racial time too. And she probably woke up and looked at him and was like, oh, I'm that bitch and I could do better. I'm sorry. I gotta go. That's my theory.
Sounds like a good theory.
Go
Go ahead,
ahead.
Libra Queen.
So same sentiments. I'm ready for her to pop out with Tyler James Williams officially because we all know that chemistry is on and off screen. Can't tell me nothing that it's not. Um, Also too, it's giving very remnant, even though they haven't said too much about it, but I feel like it's giving very remnants of the Adele situation because she also was married to a pasty white man and he was her bigger hater. After and she was going through the things that she was going through when she first came out. He was her biggest hater in their marriage, and then she let that nigga go, and blessings on blessings on blessings, and the glow up is real.
Is it
So
me or I
I feel
can't
the
hear her?
same exact way about Quinta, and I wish her the best. And just pop out with Taylor. Thanks.
Girl, could you imagine if that were to happen? Like when I tell you the streets would be on fire, like what do you mean two black people both left their white partners to go black back to black, honey? Baby, I'm telling what
Russell
not
You
did
know,
it.
she wrote his part in Abbott Elementary for him specifically. He talks about that.
oh
Yeah,
no,
so
I
when
didn't
she
know
wrote
that.
Abbott Elementary, she wrote his part for him specifically.
That's what's up. So now
I
and
love
now,
that.
yes, Russell did it, but Sierra never dated white. So that's why I'm like, both of them who leave their
Oh,
white
I
partners,
know.
like, yeah,
Well, that would
that'll
be the
that'll
ultimate of like, we love to see it. We love to see it.
baby, that will set the internet on fire.
But it doesn't happen often. But when it do, we love to see it.
Hmm.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead, favorite
Will.
Taurus.
That sounds like an HR nightmare. That was the first thing that came to mind when y'all said that. It's like
Wait, what?
it sounds like an HR nightmare.
Which part?
Them being together and they working on the show together and it's together and if there's some laws against that.
Um,
Now you know. Now you know they ain't not nan law against it, and hella people do it all the time in the industry.
Mm.
Now, if he was to say that
There might be studio rules.
she fired me because
Studio.
I wouldn't date her, then that would be, you know. I mean, there is situations. I don't know.
Listen, y'all can't tell me that Tony Gold and what's her name? What's the girl name?
Uh, Scandal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I want to call her Olivia so bad, but we know that's not her
Oh,
name.
Carrie?
Kerry Washington.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
we
you go.
know you. Listen,
Allegedly. We gotta say
alleged,
alleged.
allegedly at the beginning of it, but they be like, yeah, hmm, hmm.
Look,
I
on
know
the
they.
job romance is frowned upon. That
And off the
is
job
correct.
romance, 10 years later, a decade year later, they got some strong partners. I'm gonna tell you that for free. Them
Oh yeah,
partners,
Tony and Carrie. Oh yeah.
they got strong partners because the way that I would have been dragging somebody ass from here to there to everywhere around, no, sir. Hell no. But if they like it, I love it for them. But I really want Quentin to pop out with Tyler. One time for the one time.
Hey. Well, speaking of popping out, honey, and let me make sure, is my audio still good? Because I know mine was just going out a second
Yes,
ago. Okay.
yes, we can hear you.
We good.
Thank you. Well, honey, speaking of popping out, how about the damn CPS and Las Vegas police done popped out on Krishan Rock's ass, child.
Ooh.
Showing, I mean, that any opportunity that girl has to show her ass, she is going to take it.
Mm.
So I have this all hip hop article that talks about it. And y'all should see where it says the headline: Krishan Rock faces police and CPS after trashing room during wild Las Vegas hotel stay.
That baby needs therapy so bad. She needs so much help. Golly. Mm-mm.
Child, listen. I don't even know if I think it's past the point where well. Then again, I'm not a health professional, so let me be quiet. I was about to say, honey, I don't even think therapy can help that. But anyway, Krishan Rock was hit with a $1,000 penalty and a visit from both police and Child Protective Services after a chaotic 4-day stay at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Ended with the trash hotel room and an Instagram live that raised red flags. The 25-year-old reality star and her boyfriend, Hood Trophy Bino, checked in on Thursday, September 19th, and checked out on Monday, September 23rd, but not before hotel staff found the suite in complete disarray. Photos obtained by TMZ Hip Hop showed empty Don Julio bottles, scattered clothing, and a used Monster N2P nitrous oxide tank, commonly used for whippets. And that was strewn
Oh,
across the room.
Jesus Christ.
Girl, they was having a time. So, well, Bino, who made the reservation, was fined for smoking in a non-smoking room after staff discovered evidence of tobacco or marijuana use. But the mess wasn't the only issue. On the first day of their stay, Las Vegas Metropolitan Police and CPS showed up at the hotel around 4:50 p.m. after viewers watching the couple's Instagram live noticed children in the background and called authorities. Bino recorded the moment officers entered the room, with Rock heard speaking off camera. TMZ Hip Hop reported that the situation was resolved on site and no further action was taken. The couple was allowed to stay in the room after speaking with officers. The incident adds to Rock's growing list of legal problems. She previously faced drug related charges in Oklahoma dating back to 2020. Most recently, she was arrested in June of 2024 on outstanding warrants tied to those charges and was extradited to Oklahoma, where she served time before being released in September. Child, I, mm, I don't have words.
She has a new boyfriend with that man's face tatted on her face.
Yes,
Oh.
girl. And if you saw that, and we were just talking about ugly niggas, honey. So her boyfriend, woo, child.
Well, I mean, do you think that spirit is gonna get something better?
Too shy. Too shy. You're right. So
Now,
we have a
Auntie, you a you a you a lover of ugly niggas too now.
But Auntie has a good spirit though.
And right, and I don't let these ugly niggas wife me. That's the difference. No,
That
we can have some
okay.
fun, but no, you can't even say we was in the same room together.
Unless you 50.
Right. Unless you him, right. And we
Yeah.
have a
Interesting.
comment saying, I hope they take the baby. At this point, shit.
Look, I think people were trying to save the baby. That's what. Look, you already don't have no brain cells, and now you doing whippets. Oh my god.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Listen, and then that one visit, I'm sure that's documented. So Chris, like I said, anytime Chris Sean has the opportunity to show her ass, she's going to take it. So this is not going to be the first time that CPS is going to show up at her door. It's not. So honey, remember I said this. It's it's probably in the near future. It's definitely imminent. Go ahead, favorite Taurus.
Didn't she just rededicate her life to Christ or some shit like that recently? And now she's doing this.
Hmm.
People don't know what
Go.
the
I
fuck.
didn't know about that. What?
Yeah, she was in church hooting and hollering. She talked about she got baptized or some shit. And
Um,
now fast forward a couple months, now she's doing this shit.
well, you don't if you don't go get your help and try and get off these drugs or whatever else your addictions are, it's not gonna last long.
Well, according to her, she
Hmm.
don't have a problem, and neither does her child. So there's that.
Wait, the what?
She said that there's nothing wrong with her baby.
I mean, all God's children are beautiful.
Good.
Who said that?
I mean, we love God's children. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, they got
Preaching.
nice shoes. That's where it stops. Got nice
Look,
shoes
the baby, it ain't no look. The mama drank heavily while she was pregnant
and
with that
smoked weed.
child. And whatever else she was doing that we don't know about or we didn't see. So I am not surprised that there may be something not okay with that child. And I wholeheartedly believe her to say that because she does whippets. And if you do whippets, that means you probably don't have that many brain cells left.
She needs a whippet. I don't know what a whippet is, but she needs one. She needs a
Those
whippet.
are huffing
Johnny
cans of air to get
Johnny
high.
Knox Johnny
Oh,
Knoxville turned it around.
mm-mm.
Please.
Mm.
So how smooth is her brain? Do we know?
Not at
Smooth
all.
as that baby's ass.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. I hate that. And ugh, poor baby. Mhm. Anyways, what else you got, Auntie?
Well, just out of curiosity, have you ever heard of a rapper, a Mexican rapper by the name of El Moreno Mexicano?
No.
Oh, okay, well, we about to talk about his ass today, honey. I
Uh-oh.
never heard of him either, and have never. We have a comment saying El no.
What is he the rest? Is he the West Coast rapper who was trying to say nigga?
No, that's the OT Mexican.
Oh,
Oh,
damn. Okay.
you know they all. Never mind.
Oh,
Listen, no
oh.
shade.
Look, she went on mute quick.
Look, no shade. And look, because we black, we here. But anyway, so y'all see, I just shared a hot new hip hop link that says Mexican rap star El Moreno Mexicano charged with reckless homicide after deadly car crash in Indianapolis.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
this is crazy. Hun, and his ass they need to lock his fucking ass up and throw away the key quiet as it's kept.
And his name makes sense now that I see his picture.
Yeah.
He basically said black Mexican. Well, he didn't say black, but he said in Murray brown Mexican rapper. Okay, good.
Hmm. Well, Mexican rap artist, and his real name is Brian Camacho. Been charged with multiple felonies following a deadly crash in downtown Indianapolis. Prosecutors alleged the 26-year-old was intoxicated when his Dodge Charger collided with a GMC Yukon, killing 31-year-old passenger Aaron Radford. The
Hmm.
Marion County Prosecutor's Office announced 6 felony counts against Camacho Calleja. This includes causing death while operating a vehicle, intoxicated, reckless homicide, and driving without ever obtaining a license. Court records show his blood alcohol concentration measured at 0.108, well above Indiana's legal limit of 0.08. The crash happened September 20th near East Ohio and Northeast Streets. A nearby detective reported hearing the impact before seeing a red Charger skid across Ohio Street and slam into an apartment building.
Mm.
According to police, Camacho Calleja and a female passenger tried to walk away from the wreck before being stopped. Investigators say the Charger struck the Yukon as it traveled southbound, forcing it into a utility pole. Radford, who was riding as a passenger, was ejected from the vehicle and later pronounced dead at Methodist Hospital. The Yukon's driver, a Lyft employee, sustained 2 broken ribs.
Mm.
Camacho Calleja admitted through a translator that he had been drinking at a downtown bar before the collision. He claimed he sped through the intersection as the light changed from green to yellow. A passenger riding with him told officers they consumed a lot of alcohol that night and that he ran several red lights before the crash.
Oh Lord.
Mm. And y'all get this. Data pulled from the Charger's airbag control module revealed that the car was traveling 71 miles per hour 5 seconds before the impact accelerated to 94 miles per hour just over 1 second before the collision. The,
Damn.
mhm. The posted speed limit on East Ohio Street is 25 miles per hour. So he essentially was going 94 in a 25 mile per hour zone.
That's
Camacho Calleja, whose 57 YouTube videos have collected more than 35 million views, remains held at the Marion County Jail under a federal detainer. Prosecutor Raya Mears condemned his conduct, calling drinking and driving reckless and preventable. And she's absolutely fucking right. If convicted, Camacho Calleja faces decades in prison. Radford's death has renewed concerns over the consequences of impaired driving on city streets. So, yep, the El Moreno inmate, honey, you lock his ass up in there. He got a super felony. Exactly. That shit is crazy. I'm like, are you kidding me? Was drinking heavily like that and then took your ass in that damn downtown city street where you know it's 25 miles per hour. You first started going in at over 70 to essentially go up to 94 right 1 second before the crash. Like I'm just so shit like this just pisses me off. And now somebody died. And from what it sounds like after I read it, it sounds like somebody who was just taking a lift.
oh, I thought it was his person.
No, they tried to go away. The passenger, and then the passenger told the police about the drinking and him running a bunch of
It
red
was the
lights.
passenger that in the car that got hit flew out the car.
Yes.
Oh.
And that passenger was ejected and then
Mm.
pronounced dead at the hospital.
Ugh. Ugh.
And then they said the driver of the Yukon, he was a Lyft driver. So that leads me to believe, because they kept saying passenger, so that leads me to believe it was somebody in the middle of a Lyft ride.
Yes. Oh, darn. Jeez. And you know who? Most of the time, when drunk drivers get in an accident, they normally never die or never get hurt. It's everyone around them but them. Ugh,
Hmm.
so nasty. Mm-mm-mm.
Well, y'all, I got 3 more stories left. This next one, so Jennifer on me like for as long as I can remember. I remember
Wait,
either being
honey,
like,
we lost you for a second. Who are we talking about?
oh, Gina McCarthy. I'm sorry.
Okay. Fuck that
Gina
bitch.
McCarthy. Fuck exactly. Fuck that bitch with a sick one, honey. And I hate to say that because I actually really like her husband a lot. I love me some Donnie Wahlberg. I can't stand his brother. But so when it comes to Donnie Wahlberg, I can't stand his brother or his wife.
No, no,
And
he's surrounded by fucking losers.
idiots, honey. And then like anytime I try to like even find a little bit of a way to like Jenny McCarthy, she always finds a way to fuck it up. And then I'm really big when it comes to anti-vaccine. Like I don't want to deal with those kind of people, baby. That to me, that's just like one of the quickest ways for me to find that somebody is stupid. So this stupid lady, Jenny McCarthy, she done called herself trying to get into the Tylenol conversation.
I
Child,
know
and
the
y'all
fuck
can
she
imagine.
didn't.
Oh, you know she did, and you can imagine what she's about to say.
Well,
What she's
bitch, hold on. Before you started the whole anti-vax movement in the public, then after years, you try and retract it, but don't nobody know about it. And now you getting in this conversation? Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. I'm angry
you,
again.
you see what I mean? That actually, anytime, like even if I want to like her a little bit, like even watching the Mad Singer stuff, I'm like, oh, she seems okay. No, she's still mm. So y'all see where I just shared this TMZ link. Jenna McCarthy shares Instagram video discussing Tylenol, vaccine, and autism link. And all of it is still. And then what pisses me off is that she tries to use these medical terms and stuff to sound like she's smarter than what she really is. But I'm so glad we have a real medical professional here, honey, just so she can hear how stupid this shit sounds. But let me just share my screen and we're gonna watch the video is about a minute and a half. And I'm even let me just apologize in advance for even having to show y'all this stupid shit. But let's let that load.
Jenny, what is that correlation between Tylenol shots and autism? Let me explain. So many questions. Tylenol basically depletes your glutathione. It lowers it. What is glutathione? Glutathione is your body's natural antioxidant. It's a wonderful thing that helps us detox all the environmental toxins that we're assaulted with every single day. So, for instance, you go to the doctor and you say to the doctor, hey, I'm really worried about the adjuvants inside this vaccine, adjuvant being aluminum. The doctor would say, don't worry, your body naturally excretes it. Okay, sure, that's true. But what if your body is low in glutathione? What if that detox methylation system gets kind of jilted, broken, if you will, lowers that it cannot detox the adjuvants, the aluminum in the body? Then it winds up floating around the body, attaching to brain, gut, you name it. So it's really important. We've been saying this for a long time. I wrote about this 15 years ago in my book. Do not give Tylenol before or after a shot. Hopefully that helps because you want to be able to detox. Now, some people say, hey, I never used Tylenol, but my kid has still got diagnosed with autism. Well, that's the same with me. We didn't use Tylenol, but we naturally have low glutathione, me and Evan, very low, so low that every week we get IV infusions. So if you're unsure, test yourself and your levels of glutathione because it's so important, such an important role in health, you guys. That's why this is an important story and development in our community.
Whole bunch of want to hear it, girl. You got your own problems to worry about. But yeah, she wanted to add her 2 cents into that Tylenol conversation, and then talking about some glutathione and some other shit. Girl,
She gets weekly injections for that? Wow.
weekly, her and her son, her autistic son, who she confirmed that they have neither one of them have taken Tylenol, but he is still autistic, and she's still going. Like I can't with the stupidity. It is really burning my blood, boiling
Thank
my blood, I should say.
I mean,
thank you. This is one of the most annoying fucking news trends and things to. I, I've always been kind of please vaccinate yourself and your kids so you don't get my fucking kids sick. But this one is a new one.
I would have to research that if low glutathione is a thing, and it may be something that affects a small percentage of the population, but the percentage I think would be so small. Millions of people get vaccines and take Tylenol and don't have a problem. So maybe this is a thing for a few people, and she may have a condition. I mean, I can't say that she doesn't. I'd have to research it, but just to be given generalized advice like this is going to affect a large percentage of people is, yeah. But she's always been an anti-vaxxer and all of that, so there's no surprise here. And if she has that,
Mhm.
then yeah, maybe she should be careful.
We have a comment saying stupidity is the condition. Hello.
But it's
Go ahead,
nothing I've
chaotic
never heard.
cub.
I've never heard of it.
Put the autism aside for a second, like just anti-vaxxing for the hell of it because you're rich, is like one of those annoying things because it's like you do the cost benefit analysis and it's like you're bringing back diseases that were fucking eradicated. Like I can't remember the last time anybody younger than my oldest son having fucking chicken pox. Like what are we doing here? Like I just don't understand people who can't do fucking basic risk analysis. Like don't do dumb shit. You walk in front of a car, you're probably gonna get fucking hit. Just because you didn't get hit the first time doesn't mean you should probably do it again. Like
No, and I think what the problem is, Cup, and I could be wrong, but I think what we because a lot of us treat like anti-vaxxers like it's a personal choice rather than like a really dangerous thing to do. So, conversations kind of get blurred. We really need to shame those people. I will never forget, like when it comes to anti-vaxxing, baby, I'm like I treat that like to me it's like it's in the same boat as racism. Like I don't want anything to do with those kind of people or cuz you're dangerous. And I remember one time, y'all know it's like no secret that a bitch loves a McRib when McRib is in season. And this is like a running joke and has been a running joke since I've had my account on Twitter, like since what, 2009. So I truly don't
it's
mind the
not a
jokes. A lot
joke.
of
We feel bad for you. We want you to do better.
don't feel bad for me, honey, because I'm happy with my fake real meat that's drowned in barbecue sauce with pickles and onions. But anyway, so
Well,
a lot sometimes the jokes be funny. But one time, this girl, especially during the pandemic, this girl put a joke talking about oh, I know Derek is not questioning the vaccine because he put that McRib in his body. And I said, well, first of all, girl, wait a minute. Let's not play like that. I don't play them anti-vax. I am very pro-vax. So come up with something else, girl, because that one is a no. Like, do not put me. I
it
do
it's
not trust them people.
it definitely became a trendy thing. I remember in Santa Monica there was like a breakout of the measles and like we had gotten rid of the measles. Like there there are countries all around the world like wanting vaccines so their kids don't die prematurely of diseases that are manageable. Like people stop being fucking stupid.
Y'all better listen to this Virgo man. Stop being fucking stupid. Because if you don't listen, he'll probably kill you. Because that's what Virgo men do, allegedly. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. I'm
I have
sorry I had to do it.
symmetrical shit on my face, so I'm
Oh,
not
you heard that your cup said his face is straightforward, honey.
or is
He is
it asymmetrical that
it's
makes you
asymmetrical you gotta worry
okay,
about.
good.
So no, your face is fine.
Yeah, everybody in the group is fine.
Yes. Well, speaking of fine, well, fine to me rather. So y'all probably know that he probably ugly to y'all. But
Probably.
black millennials, baby, we got to show up and show out. So one of our favorites is actually making music now. And it
Wait a
actually doesn't
minute. Why
uh-huh.
we gotta show up and show out for who?
But because of who it is, girl. So you
Oh,
will never believe who is making music now. The Black Power Ranger child. The original Black Power Ranger.
please,
Zach?
Zach,
auntie,
honey.
auntie, auntie, auntie. I need you to dig deep down in your soul and be so fucking for real, okay?
Well, his ass ain't gonna change. I don't know why we even play.
Okay, I need you
We
to
just gotta
dig
let it
deep,
go.
dig deep, and be so fucking for real.
We just gotta pray for him from afar, cause
Not saying not call a call to action for Black millennials. I refuse. Okay, I'm not doing.
Well, no, well, because and the reason I did that because remember how impactful
Uh-uh.
I'm not gonna lie. I ran all over my living room trying to be Zach.
Yeah,
oh
when
no.
was that?
I was a child. I was a child, and
Exactly.
I didn't know any better.
Exactly. Exactly. Can you do that now? You
Well,
can't.
no.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Well, he has. Well, I've heard two songs. They have two songs in this article so far. I will not play the entire songs. I'm only going to play like a minute from both of them. Oh, and if you're listening on YouTube, I apologize because they may flag this shit for copyright and may take it out. But you can come to auntiederrick.com and listen to it. And
They should flag it as they should, but a
oh,
minute, a minute. We listening to a minute.
I
Ugh.
mean, yeah, because after listening to the song, it really don't get to the point until like a minute. So, but I mean, it honestly it blends in with the I don't want to say garbage, but it blends in with the sound of today's music. So, uh, go ahead, favorite Taurus.
So, Auntie, you do realize that fast forward is still an option.
Thank you, Will. Thank you for waking that up. Also, does the Black Power Ranger have a rap name, or is Black Power Ranger his name?
Well, I'm still gonna call him Black Power Ranger because that's what he'll always be to me. But his actual name is Walter Jones.
No, but I mean, like, what's his rap? What is his?
Oh, rap name. So it's Trey. Let me see. Hold on. Trey Emmanuel. So his
I'm
musical name is Trey Emmanuel.
I mean,
I'm so confusion.
we let Dre get away after being on Degassi. So what the fuck ever at this point.
See, we don't recognize him though. You know what I'm saying? That's a Canadian.
Yeah, we leave Lil Jimmy alone.
Okay, because Lil Jimmy, yeah. But what?
Look, it says not power. We have a comment. Not Power Ranger Power drill music. Yeah.
Exactly. But at least you know what? Go ahead, roll that beautiful. Not really. You know,
Y'all
let's just
are
get it over
cracking
with.
me up. Yes, let's get it over with. So let me share my screen. Oh, hold on. It looks dark. Let me try to reshare.
See, God don't like.
No, he wants y'all to see this so y'all can laugh. Let me stop.
They wanna try, but they can't stop it. They wanna try, but they can't stop it. I shoot my shot, haters try to block it.
You can
I
stop
shoot my
this
shot,
shit
haters
already.
try to block it. I'ma win in the end, though. But I'ma win cause who I am, though. I hit my shot, but they can't block it. They wanna try, but they can't stop it. They wanna try, but they can't stop it. They wanna try, but they can't stop it.
Okay. I was told that I could cut it off right there. Now the other ones, it's a different sound. It doesn't sound like that. It's more of like a dance track. So we'll just play a little bit of that as well. Give me 1 second.
All night long. Quiero que fuego. I just wanna dance till sun come up all night long.
Okay, we can go ahead and stop it right there too. So yeah, Black millennials show up and show out for him for our Black Power Ranger.
No, not at all.
Y'all are mean. Oh my god. Oh, go ahead, Libra Queen.
Absolutely not. Absolutely the fuck not. I will not. Don't call to action us because we're not showing up. No, we won't be there. You will be there by yourself. Good luck. God bless.
I was waiting for you
Also, I
to do that.
understand. I understand this whole, wanting to get into music bit, living out your little dream or fantasy or whatever. Cool, that's all well and good. But damn, we didn't consult like Will Smith because Will got his, he manifested that lane of like clean music and like boppy music that's like not really that great, but still, we finna get down to it. You know what I'm saying? Like switch, like that. I just need them to come together. I don't know. They don't be consulting each other. They don't be networking across. But it's a no for me, dog.
He
I,
probably do be trying to call him, but Will Smith won't answer his phone.
I
I
mean, in
was
Libra season, I wouldn't either. Because, I wouldn't either. What you labor, please.
I was waiting for that corny dance he used to do when he was fighting.
First of all, that dance was not corny. How dare you? Well, go ahead, favorite Taurus.
Not for nothing, he looks incredible.
He does, doesn't he?
You know, black.
He jumped out of 1996. Like no shade. He looks really, really good. Good for him.
I don't
He
know if
only
he
looks
jumped out of
slightly older.
1996, but you know he aged well. You know, black.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
some black does right.
Mostly, sometimes.
Yeah.
On a good day.
No, but hey, he's out there. I will be staying home, but he is
Yes.
out there wanting to experiment. We love experimentation, you know.
Don't look for my support though.
Beautiful
Oh
gown,
my God.
He
beautiful.
got the fuck nigga haircut too. That's crazy.
Oh my
Let's
That's
just
his
say
God.
haircut he always had.
cut.
I'm just saying.
When I said what I said, just know that I said it for a reason. Anyway, um, beautiful gown.
And we have another comment saying, baby needs a job and ASAP. Lord have mercy. And another one saying, what in the Disney Channel and what in the Tubi Tunes.
Don't even put Disney Channel in that. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Let's not put Disney Channel in that because Disney Channel will come up with a bob. They a machine. You hear me? Let's not leave Disney out of it.
But not for nothing, he stays booked. Like all the Power Rangers, they stay booked at a Comic Con, a Ramacon, a Cartoon-a-con.
And
Like
that's
they
a
stay
lane that
the
he should
fuck booked.
stay in. What is his YouTube? Is his YouTube doing numbers?
Don't give me the line.
Okay, exactly. Black millennial show up. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. God bless.
Well, Trey Emmanuel, I tried, honey. They ain't feeling it. I
Trey
tried.
Emmanuel. Trey
Go go
Emmanuel
Power
is take
Rangers.
me to the king. Hallelujah.
I tried, boo.
Do, 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 do.
Hey.
Yo, that's what he should have did a little Mighty Morphin Jones. The fuck?
Yeah, he
At least
probably
it
want
would
to
have
get
been a little. It'd have been a little nostalgia associated.
he probably want to get as far from Power Rangers as possible. That's probably why his ass doing music at 54 years old.
Well, don't look for us. Don't look for his old fans to be to become new fans of his new shit, please. He is not Beyonce.
Well, speaking of someone else who's not Beyonce, Will I Am. I guess he's like the Black Eyed Peas' version of Beyonce, if you want to call him that.
No,
What?
Oh, well, I guess they don't
I,
want to call him that.
he's not though. He's Will I Am.
Well,
You
one thing we
sound
can
crazy
call
as
him though.
fuck.
Listen, I tried. That's another thing I tried. Well, what we can call him though is Professor Will I Am, because he will be teaching an AI course. And let me just get this article here from All Hip Hop. Y'all should see where it says Will I Am to teach AI course at Arizona State University's Los Angeles campus. We have a comment. No one has been calling him for years. Well, Will I Am is bringing his expertise in artificial intelligence to Arizona State University, where he'll launch a new course at ASU's Los Angeles campus in spring of 2026. The Grammy winning Black Eyed Peas frontman will serve as a professor of practice at ASU's Game School, where he'll lead a 15-week course titled The Agentic Self. University President Michael Crow announced Tuesday, September 23rd in New York City. This professorship marks a new chapter in my life, Will I Am said. From creating global unifying music to establishing my I Am Angel Foundation, which empowers 15,000 Los Angeles area high school students with STEM skills and sends thousands to college, I find the answer to my question, where is the love? In this course. The agent itself represents a solution to AI replacing human jobs. The course is part of ASU's broader push to equip students for a rapidly changing workforce shaped by UI. Workforce shaped by AI, excuse me. The Game School, short for Global Ascent in Media and Entertainment, focuses on building digital fluency and will collaborate with Will I Am's FYI.ai platform to launch edu.fyi. the moment, Crow said. Our graduates must be ready for the powerful shift in jobs towards AI. This pioneering partnership with Will I Am is an unbelievable opportunity for our students to learn from his extraordinary experience as a highly creative and unique tech innovator. The appointment adds to Will I Am's growing resume in the tech world. He was an early equity investor in Beats Electronics, which Apple acquired for $3 billion in 2014. Since then, he's launched several ventures focused on artificial intelligence, voice computing, and natural language processing. His I Am Angel Foundation has funded STEAM education programs for more than 12,000 underserved students in Southern California since 2009. The foundation also the foundation also backs the I Am College Track Tutoring Center and Boyle Heights STEM Magnet High School in East Los Angeles. So you know what? I shout out to Will I Am. I really like this a lot. And he just like this article said, the workforce is rapidly switching right over to AI, baby. And what better way to combat that? Get these students prepared. Let me invest in these in the kids. I love it. So shout out to Will I Am for that. Go ahead, favorite Taurus.
I agree. It's great. My thing is, I hope he throws in some elements of ethics in the mix, because we've already seen how AI has been used for nefarious reasons and intellectual property has been essentially stolen and all that type of stuff. So as long as he throws that in as a through line for everything he's going to be teaching, I'm all for it. You know,
He's working with X, a girl named X, who's really big about that. So
good,
I'm pretty sure that's on the docket.
perfect.
Good to hear. Now, I don't know because I'm sitting here thinking like, if you want ethics, honey, that university gonna have to pay me a little bit more. Because all I was just told to come here and do was talk about AI. You ain't tell me nothing about ethics. So, but yeah, I hope that is in place as well because we've seen how AI already, and AI ain't even been that big, like with the public for long, and we already see how it's literally replacing the workforce, and it's not being used ethically. So, yep, I agree with favorite Taurus. I hope there is some element in this course during that 15 weeks. I hope at least maybe they spend what 3 of those 15 weeks talking about ethics because they need it. Go ahead, favorite Taurus.
That was an accident. Sorry.
Oh.
Where did Cup go?
Work.
Mm.
He working, hun. That's all his ass do is work and get on people's nerves.
Work.
Hmm. Well, y'all, that was all the tea that I have for us today. So before we head out and before I wish y'all a fabulous weekend, did any of you have any tea that you want to share or any tea that I might have missed? Oh, it looks
Yeah.
like Libra Queen had her hand up first.
Did you see what I tagged you in about Sinclair?
No. Let me go look. Where my phone?
Blue Sky. They basically walking back that they little band. They was like, so we gonna let Jimmy Kimmel Live slide because they missing the numbers. They said money, 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 money.
Just like Young Nudie said, honey. Look what that money make a bitch do.
Hello.
Girl, that's the thing. Niggas don't stand on nothing these days, honey. They fall for anything and stand for nothing. But I mean,
Period.
I'm glad that it went. I'm glad Sinclair went this way. But still, it's like y'all see it. Y'all was so strong in your. Oh no! Until he issues an apology, then we're and all it took was some damn money to make you fold. Child, please. But yeah, thank you for that, Libra Queen. No, I did not see that. And go ahead, favorite Taurus.
So I have two stories today. They're very, very happy stories. Today we celebrate the Libra Supreme, one of the greatest athletes in all of sports ball. Today is Serena Williams' 44th birthday.
We love a Libra Queen. We stand a Libra Queen. You hear me? The
Libra,
ghost.
no,
Hallelujah.
she's not just the queen. She is Supreme Libra.
Ooh.
It doesn't get no higher than her.
Relax.
Supreme Libra.
Relax. She's a September Libra. Relax.
Ooh. You
One
like, girl, you barely can sit with us, honey.
Okay. She's a supreme September Libra queen. Absolutely.
one of the
Child,
greatest.
happy birthday, Serena.
Yeah. And another one in related news, literal related news, Venus actually got married over the weekend to her Italian husband.
All right now. Congratulations, girl. She is
And
so freaking pretty. Oh my God.
she has been gorgeous all my life. Like it's insane. Like her face card, her body card, insane that she's 45 years old. Insane. But I believe it's being covered by Vogue magazine, so they might have like a whole editorial shoot covering like the style for her wedding and stuff. I'm excited to see it. So that's all I had today.
Yeah, well, thank you for, and you know what, Will, thank you for even bringing Serena up because I actually had a story. Since you brought her up, because I actually took this off of the list to talk about, but I'll go ahead and share the link. We won't spend too much time on it, so we can go because a bitch got to pee. But gotta pee like a motherfucker, honey. But she actually just left a hotel because they had fucking cotton as a plant decor up there. I'm like, huh? And I was just like, really? Of all the things, of all the material that they could use to decorate that hotel, they want to use a cotton plant? Cotton? Girl, I don't even have words. Go ahead, favorite tourist.
No, this has been a thing for a while. Ever since they brought in like that whole barn door bullshit. Like I've been seeing it more incorporated into like interior design as like decoration, literal cotton plants. It's crazy to me. I'm glad she spoke up about it.
And then one thing I wish she wouldn't have done though, because there's a picture of her with her holding it. I said, "Ooh, girl, I wouldn't have picked that up, honey. You will never get a picture of me picking cotton." Mm-mm.
Not too much because I love having a piece of little cotton. I've been to a cotton field and got some, in honor of the ancestors or whatnot. But not too much. But she should have offered her services because that's her thing. She do that. I used to live in one of the buildings that she helped do the interior design on. So, I'm just saying that's a
Mm-hmm.
bag she could have picked up.
That's Venus actually.
Yeah, Serena, she the one peddling the
Oh,
Ozempic without the diabetes medication.
Yeah, but Serena did the building that I lived in Miami.
Oh, nice. Well, shout out to her, honey. Yes, and yep, you're right. So if she owned that building, then she would have known a thing or two about decorating. That's probably why her ass left. And she was like, you know what, fuck this, because they playing in my damn face. I can't believe that shit. No, and shout out to the ancestors for real. And what I mean that you won't catch me though, because this is a white-owned establishment with a cotton plant in it. I will not. No, I'm not gonna be picking no cotton in their hotel. Now to a plantation, yeah, that's a whole different experience. But not. These white people play in people's face too much, and they know they were playing in this. Well, I mean, I'm sure that decoration was there before Serena got there, but somebody on that team had to be like, "Hey, wait a minute, this don't seem right." But they didn't because the shit is there all through that hotel. But shout out to Serena for leaving it. And again, happy birthday, Queen. I was about to say Libra Queen, but my Libra Queen says that she's not even in October Libra, so not too much.
the Libra
Period.
Supreme, Serena Williams, Supreme.
The Supreme Libra. Well,
Yeah.
my Supreme Libra is Young Jeezy. I couldn't even say that with a straight face, y'all. I'm sorry. And his birthday is coming up in what 2 days, and he's going to be dropping a new album on his birthday. I just saw it this morning.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I'm actually a Jeezy fan, so I'll be checking it out. Well, thank you for that, favorite Taurus. Did anybody else have any other tea before a bitch go pee like a racehorse? Well, thank you all for taking time out of your busy day to come and sip tea with me. We will be back on Monday at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time if you can join the live show. Until then, you all have a fabulous weekend. Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.